Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview October 27th, 2014 on a Monday, beginning of our new trading week. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, bright blue sunny skies and white sandy beaches. Great way to start the week. Traders, if you would, please let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I am your moderator every single trading day for the market opening preview, which is brought to you before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career in the public safety department out of the great state of Florida. I got on a big airplane, Thai Airways, and decided to come to Thailand for a 3-month vacation. Well, traders, I am still in Thailand, and that was almost, it's going to come up on 7 years pretty soon, and I'm just having a great time. Trading in Thailand is nice because in the time zone, I can actually trade all 3 time zones and still get a good 7 hours sleep. Unbelievable. Absolutely having a great time. All right, let's get over to legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. Traders, you must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, that is so important. Remember, traders, that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's head on over to news and comments. All right, let's take a look at what's going on today in the news area. Really, the Asia session was very quiet, and as we come into the London session, we only have one coming out of the Eurozone. A German IFO Business Climate Index is coming out, and that could be a shaker and a baker, so we'll keep an eye on that. And that's 2 hours into the London Open. Other than that, we have pending home sales out of the United States month on month. And traders, that wraps up our calendar. So pretty light calendar today, but normally on Monday we don't have anything, so it's better than nothing. Traders, the Dow 30 closed up at 0.76%, the S&P 500 closed up 0.71%, and the NASDAQ 100 closed up at 0.74%. We had the Russell 2000 also up 0.21%. Let's go over to the other side of the pond where, lots of red. The DAX closed negative 0.66%. The FTSE 100 closed negative 0.47%. And the CAC 40 closed negative 0.69%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 closed at negative 0.36%. Trader, let's come on over to Asia where we are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.28%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney is up at 0.60%. The Shanghai is in the red at negative 0.63%. And the Hang Seng is negative at 0.92%. And ending this one, the Kospi is in the green at 0.44%. Traders, looks to be like a good trading week. We have some interesting charts to show you today. Looking at 6 currency pairs and some interesting trade setups. We'll see how it goes. See if we can get some volume in the market, some volatility. We need some volatility. We need some traders in there to get some stuff going and moving and shaking and baking, and we got to get all that stuff done. So hopefully today we'll get that and we'll get some good trades in. Monday is usually not a good trading day for me, and the only reason for that is because I have a trader's log that I've had for years, and I photograph and write comments on every single one of my trades, and the old does not look good for me to trade on a Monday. But I'm always looking for opportunity, and you have to take risk, and you just have to have very good money management, and you'll be fine. All right, so let's get over to the 60-minute charts. Traders, remember, these are all 60-minute charts. Each candle is 60 minutes. All right, this is the euro dollar. The euro dollar, has been sideways. It's popped up since the open with a tiny little gap there. Now we're coming up against resistance. However, I don't want to buy the euro. I want to sell the euro. So we're going to wait for this to do what it wants to do, even if it gets up to that 200 exponential moving average. Traders, we want to take this back down at about 26.81, and that's at about the 23.6 Fibonacci level. Yes, we want to take this down. This looks like this is a fib of the big swing. If you take a look left of the chart, the last candle that touched the 200, if you fib that all the way down, I am guaranteeing you that is a fib, and we want to take this back down to previous support. All right, traders, let's take a look at the pound dollar. This is something new. I haven't done this in a while. This trade is basically all about support and resistance. We have the 200 exponential moving average at 1.6070, and then we are currently, and this slide was taken about, I'd say a half hour ago, and is currently at resistance. So what's going to happen here is, if the candle apparently is closed as a doji, well, you know what? We really have 9 minutes till this candle closes, but it looks like it's closing as a doji, which is telling me that the buyers are running out of strength and the sellers are gaining strength. Well, that's a problem now, because now we're going to end up falling back to the 200 exponential moving average, which is okay. I mean, you have 30 pips there to get back to the 200, so you can sell this back to the 200, and that would not be a problem at all. If it breaks through this resistance area, we want to retest, and let's just take it up to the next resistance area, which, if you look left of the chart, price has reacted pretty aggressively in that area, and we'll just either scale out or get out, whatever your choice. But looks like a good trade setup for a Monday. All right, let's go over to the wacky Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar is doing its thing. It is up at resistance. There's no doubt about that. And traders, I wouldn't be surprised if it just breaks resistance and continues its motion, and just continues and doesn't pull back. That would not surprise me at all until that euro data comes out later in the day. However, I would like to see this pull back somewhat. Do I think it's going to pull back all the way to 87, 86? Probably not. But we need some sort of a pullback. It's in a range. It's sideways. So we need to see something to get us into this trade. We're going to use support at the 87.75 area, which is a 200 exponential moving average. And then, what if it goes below the 200 exponential moving average? It's the Aussie. It does what it wants. Look at the left of the chart. It's all over the place. If that happens, we're going to take it all the way down to 0.8725. So we have resistance at the top of the chart saying that's where we're going to take it in the beginning, and then we have support on the bottom of the chart. All right, traders, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Nice trade setup. I really like this trade setup. This looks really good. Let's get up to that 38.2 or the 50%, about 44, 35, even 30. And we could take this all the way back to previous support. You can see a little check mark on the bottom of the chart at 43.77. Again, almost a 40 pip trade here. But we want to see some kind of a pullback at minimum to the 38.2. We need to get this back to that area. Alrighty, but really easy. Just use your 200 exponential moving average as your stop loss. And it's a nice looking trade. All right, traders, let's get over to the Euro Yen. Here's our Euro Yen. Take a look at this, traders. This is a wild trade setup. This was, I don't shrink charts like this. I don't think I've ever shrunk a chart like this since I've been doing this. And I had to shrink charts because I had nothing left of the chart where current price is and where current price went to. Now, it's already filled the gap. So now we are at support. So we're going to see if this is going to take a turnaround and continue to the upside. It's above the 200 exponential moving average. We have our trend line. So we're going to see what happens here. But this can go either way. So if we break below the trend line, we want to retest. We're going to take that back down at a minimum to the 200, which will bring us to 136.40. It's not going to give you a lot of pips, but at least get your break even. And hopefully you'll just break right through that 200 and just continue down on previous support. However, I'd rather buy this pair, believe it or not. I'd rather take this up, and I'd like to see this bounce back to the upside. And we'll just take it to the top, to that second blue powdered line up there. And if you look left of the chart, look at how nice price reacted to that area. So that's what I'm looking for on this here. I'd like to see this bounce and continue to the upside. I really don't want to fight the 200 exponential moving average, but like I said, I don't think we're going to have a problem with it. But if you look left of the chart, price has reacted every time it's gotten to that 200 exponential moving average. Traders, let's head over to the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar is in a very nice situation where we can take this down at 0.7839 and then just bring it down to basically 7,800, which would be nice. It's a nice 40 pip trade. By the time you get in it, probably 35 pips, but you got plenty of time to do that. Or we'd love to see this pull back all the way up to the 200 exponential moving average at 0.7893, which would also be a nice place to short it. However, I think the trend line break is more likely, and I wouldn't necessarily at the London Open. If this broke this trend line at the London Open, which is 4 hours from now, actually 4 hours and 5 minutes, I don't think that we would, wait for the retest. I think I would just trade this, go to the, use my stop at the previous high, which is that big red candle, and I would just put my stop there, and the trade's either going to work or it's not going to work. However, this is not one that I would want to retest. We'll just take it as it is. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilder, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, traders, on a Monday. Traders, you take care, enjoy your trading day, and remember, it's better to trade smart than trade hard. Traders, coming to you live from sunny Pattaya, Thailand, nice and early in the morning, beautiful blue skies and white sandy beaches, and yes, I will be going to the gazebo today for lunch. Traders, you have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow before the London Open. Take care, my friends, and bye-bye.